Listen very carefully. Allow me to tell you a bit of psychology. Sawa, mtanikubali? Now, the brain has something we call prefrontal cortex. Is anybody here doing medicine? Doctor? Psychologist? The brain has something we call the prefrontal cortex. Hapa tuko pamoja? In the prefrontal cortex, let's call it PFC to make it easier for you. In the PFC, there's a small almond-shaped part that we call the amygdala. So it's the PFC. Inside the PFC in the brain, there's some small little thing tucked in there called the amygdala. Called the what? Amygdala. How about Papa Moja? Now, the amygdala and the PFC, that whole combination, is what regulates emotions. It's what regulates emotions. How about Papa Moja? Prefrontal PFC, inside amygdala, the one that regulates emotions. Now, before you are 25 years old, your PFC has not fully matured. Before you are how old? 25. Now, let me bring it home. If you bring a 2-year-old here and you show him or her this bottle of water, and I start drinking, and yabie anataka maji, nimwambie sikupei, ama nikae kama ninamuignore, 2 years old, atafanya nini? Na nikifanya hivi simpatii na niweke pale juu, atafanya nini? Tantrum. Si ni kweli? Haya, fast forward, class 8, simpatii ni maji. Atafanya nini? Thank you. Start pulling a face on and starting to try and make me feel guilty and tunaelewana. Haya. For former, atafanya nini? Panipulia attitude. I think that water is all that. Can you see? As the amygdala, na wewe utafanya nini? Assuming you're over 25. Utachana nayo, si ndio? In fact, you tell me, Flash, can I have some water? No, we are out in school. You won't even bother about it, Cindy. Because your amygdala has. Now, let's bring it to relationships. Our parents got married at how old? Okay, my parents are older than yours. I think my mom got married at 18. By 18, I think she had her second. Most of your parents wacheni kuniangalia hivyo kama mimi ni mzee. Unamuona? Shame on you. Most of your parents got married pre-25. And their relationships are very bad. And if they are very good, it is because they are born again and they love Jesus and they hide under the shadow of his wings and your mom. Here is the thing. Before you are 25 years old, it is a crush. It is what? A crush. And when I talk to high schoolers, I tell them, it is a crush. This boy you love so much, next year you'll be looking at him or this girl and you'll be looking at her and thinking, what did I see in this chick, by the way? Was I mad? When you go to campus, you see some chicks, you are like, and I thought at high school there were chicks, hapa dia warembo. Na wewe mrembo unaenda campus unaona vijana unasema, sorry. But when you are in high school, if I told you that and you are in love with this Joanna woman, Flash, you don't understand, I love him. A amagdala, pre-25. Most people who have married pre-25 are in very bad relationships, because when you grow up, you realize when the amagdala now is fully grown, you actually understand what it is that you want. At first, it is about being handsome. It's about having money. It's about this guy who wears the latest fashion. That is how pre-25 is. But when you grow up, you want someone who's mature, who has financial acumen, who understands what he's doing. He may be poor, but akona potential. Kuna focus. Ninaona huyu kijana he can go far. You start reasoning, you start critical thinking when your amagdala has done what? So the amagdala is very important. Maturity. Before you are 25, and I'm seeing most of you here are above 25, then it is safe to tell me you are in love. I will tell you, I understand. If you come for counseling and tell me your relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever is going a problem, I'll take you seriously. But pre-25, I'm thinking, I don't think the relationship is a problem. You were just not. Okay, I won't tell you as my clients that, but somehow in a nice, sweet way, we'll work around giving it time. There are people who have actually come for counseling marriage. 24. Just finished campus, gotten their first job, dating. They want to get married. They are starting to have problems. They are not even married. There are some people I tell, take a break. Can you take a break? Can you guys take a break from this relationship? Yeah, okay. Then the next person, the next time one person will come in and likewise so and so at the channel. So that coming. Pre-20? Pre-25. Now you are in a relationship because you are over 25, your amagdala has gone, and you're grown, and now you're sure this is. Now the question is, why are you dating? Is it for fun? Is it for sex? Is it because everyone is dating and you're not, so you cannot be alone? You know there are people who cannot say without a relationship. It's like addictive. You'd better date the cow, but you're in a relationship. You just cannot do without a relationship. And that is a very unhealthy. And by the way, if you break up with somebody, give yourself a month or two alone. Internalize. So that once they're afresh. There are people who are addicted to relationships. And even if you ask them, are you seeing someone? Yeah, and they are not. Say you are not. In fact, lucky you. Because you guys are so stressed by relationships, at times you actually secretly envy that girl who has not dated somebody and you're thinking, yeah, she sleeps to when me are thinking about my boyfriend, whether he's want to go and use. And boys the same. Come Valentine, you can go and buy yourself the latest Nike. Now he has to look what we need by a Valentine crap rubbish. Who said it's a must, by the way? The things that bother you people. Oh my gosh. The other day I was scrubbing sufurias and my husband came and told me, oh, in fact he got a call and he said, oh yeah, today is, oh yeah, okay, all right, bye, thanks. Hiya Flash, happy anniversary. I was like, oh it is, yeah, okay. As you grow older, some things, actually he did buy me something my birthday, do you even have that time? And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying the things that the things that even when you know most of you break up during Valentine's. Yes! It is such an emotive moment. Who don't you buy any flowers? You didn't call who did it? Until you grow older and you realize that is such crap. So, what are you dating for? Is it for fun? Is it for sex? Is it because you need to fit in with everybody else? Ask yourself, why really are you dating? And are you ready to date? Because you have to be in that state of mind where you are ready to date. Sometimes you are in between so much going on in your life. You have exams, you have to pay school fees, you are that child, the parent or child who you have to take care of. So why are you stressing yourself in dating? Sometimes take a break. Take a Take a break. Now, take your time. Get to know the person for at least 9 months. Then now you start dating. I know. And if you don't have him mana, usikuje kwangu kwa counseling. Mimi nitamwambia nilimwambia. Haraka niamini by the way. Masaa gani machache. Ati Yesu warudi kama hamjadili. Hapana. Let me get to know, I don't want to say I'm a lesbian. Let me get to know him. For 9 months. What's your name? I want to know Steve. What are his hobbies? What is his family background? Does he have some baggage? Is he traumatized? Is he carrying trauma from home? Has he been abused? Of course, I'm not going to ask him like it's a therapy session. We are just having fun. So when we go to school, you know, how was school? Was there lesbianism? You don't go to Chinyama, you know, what are your values? Do you go to church? What's your take about tithing? To okay, KFC to nakula kuku tu. Because these are things that come to bite you later when you get married. How many kids do you want to have? And I'm not interviewing, you're not asking all these questions on the first stage. Can you see why it's going to take 9 months? Because you don't want to look like you are interviewing. And then because he's shady, he's not straightforward. When I ask him what he believes about tithing and a bit about the bush, then I will think, okay, I got him off guard. I'll ask him that in July, tell Achini about it. Can you see why 9 months is actually very short? Because you get to learn the essentials. Shame on you where we say 9 months, where you utaolewa alafu ukakuja 3 months over the marriage, your ring is still shining over the counseling. After you leave my marriage, yes, you didn't know the back and you're already in a marriage. You are discovering him when you're already in the marriage. Take your time, guys. Menopause hits from 45. So what is the rush? Stop rushing these things. Because when you got married, I want it to be for a lifetime, sweethearts. I don't want you to break up. I don't want you to come for therapy because you're getting married. Okay, come for therapy, Kikimana. But as psychologists, I get so sad when a young couple comes for therapy. And chances when I checked the dating history, it was so short. And by the way, if you're planning to get married next year, tell your pastor this year so that you have as many therapy sessions as possible, counseling, so that we can unearth any underlying issues. Sasa ubaya nini? Munaoleka December, munaenda kwa pastor September. September anamfanya therapy mara mbili. Munaolewa. The next thing, because you cannot face your pastor, you come to flash blue. And there's a difference between psychological counseling and pastoral counseling. Pastoral counseling, they talk about Jesus. Oh, the Lord. You want to get married? Yeah. For real? Yes. You are decided? Yes. Now let me tell you about the shit that happens in the church. And this is the shit you should have known dating. Sio stories za kuweka ka Bible hapa when we are dating. Oh, the Lord spoke to me this way. You know Jeremiah 29:11. You know Kabe, you told him Jeremiah 29. The Lord has good plans for us. To give us a hope and a future. He does. But hey, you need to know whether he has a hope and a future. Don't be too shrouded in mystery of Bible and whatever that you miss to see the red flags in this relationship. And 9 months, if you ask me, is a very, can you imagine yourself meeting a guy for 9 months and after 9 months you're going down the aisle? Isn't there something wrong with that story? Why did he even meet your mom and dad? And you know mothers, we are like, I'll tell Christine, hey, that guy. And now God. This place was stinking. So give time for all these things. Sometimes take your best friend, your boyfriend to meet your best friend. And she's going to tell you, let me tell you when the brother was hitting on me? So at what time does he meet your boyfriend? Does she meet your best friend and you? Can you see how 9 months can be a very short time? Because you need to explore, sometimes even take him to meet your best friend